Addressing violent crime and building strong community relationships are a high priority for Durham's new Top Cop.
Well, welcome to Durham.
Thank you.
You came here from Atlanta, 30 years you spent?
30 years
In the
with
police
the city of
department?
Atlanta. That's right.
When did you decide that this is the line of work you wanted to pursue?
Well, as a youngster, I was always infatuated with police shows. Whether it was Hawaii Five-0 or Dragnet, I'm telling my age now. You know, my father being a career military man, U.S. Army, 82nd Airborne.
Oh, yeah.
You know, there was a passion in my family about the military life. We loved it, you know, traveling around the world. And it was sort of a natural transition for me. And I felt that I could do well, you know, in policing.
Chief, got a second?
Come on in.
So I'm bringing you the National Night Out list. We have 107 neighborhoods registered this year.
Wow, that's a lot.
It's a little bit more than last year.
Having been able to travel and
Yes.
bring those worldly experience with you to this position can only be an
Absolutely.
asset.
Absolutely. And you know, I didn't really think about it that way, Erica, but you're absolutely right. We're made up from our life experiences. And I think it helped my perspective to be able to work with all kinds of people and not have, you know, hang-ups about who I'm standing next to or who I might be in a patrol car with.
And welcome to Durham.
Thank you, sir.
I hope you help us clean up.
I hope you help me clean up.
I'll do my best.
There's a lot of folks that say there's a lot of work to be done here
Absolutely.
in Durham.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on that?
You know, Durham faces the same challenges that a lot of communities around the country face. From a law enforcement perspective, we are uniquely positioned to influence our young people in a positive way, besides what we see across the country right now. You know, and my position is to encourage officers that wearing that uniform is a privilege and that you have an enormous amount of influence that can be demonstrated in a very negative way or in a very positive way. I just want to tell you all that I look forward to working with you and building close relationships. And for every negative encounter that we have in a community where we have to make an arrest, there should be 2 or 3 positive encounters that we proactively sort of implement, whether it's a program or mentoring or whatever the case might be. We should always make ourselves accessible and utilize our officers to influence it so that we can be proactive to try to help our young people find different avenues besides crime.
Now let me ask you this. With the current climate with the African American community and the police,
Yes.
it's very challenging
Yes.
right now.
Yes.
You are a police chief and an African American.
Yes.
Do you have to take off that African American hat and I'm a police officer or vice versa? How do you combine the two and still
And still do the
trust?
job.
Absolutely.
You know, when I wake up in the morning, I think about how uniquely privileged I am to be an African American female as a police chief. I mean, what better scenario could there be at a time like this to have African Americans leading in organizations? Because we get it, we understand, we're parents, you know, we have family members that are parts of communities that are currently feeling the pain of what they see. And, you know, you can't play Monday morning quarterback when you see what's occurring in other agencies across the country. But what you do have is a responsibility to make sure that you do everything in your power to help those officers understand the impact that they have on communities that don't look like them. And most of our officers want to get it, but they need leadership that helps guide them in that direction. So I think we are uniquely positioned as African American law enforcement leaders, and we have a huge responsibility. I know I have one personally, not just as a police chief, but as a person that's civic minded, that wants to see, positive change in my community, I know that, being positioned here in the city of Durham, I know I can help do good here.
And do you have ideas and strategies for putting them in a positive light so the community can see what I see
Absolutely.
sitting here across the table from you right now this morning?
And I tell them that it's important for people to know that you're human and that you are not robots and that uniform is only what you do. It's not who you are. It's that you have family, that you are concerned community members, and the community needs to see that in the city of Durham. And that's what I want people to know about who I am, that we are the community.
Amen. Have some coffee.
Yes.
Chief Davis has traveled extensively overseas and served as a member of the United States Air Force.